NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin, and as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the one. Kamara with it, covered by Achua. And the basket by Kamara.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's DeRozan. 17 points in his last outing. Another three for Sacramento.
He is so silky smooth. DeRozan, a stone-faced assassin.
Sharp, the pass to Holiday. Back to Sharp. To the middle. A nice shot by Klingon.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Westbrook, coming off a solid outing against Washington. The shot. DeRozan's shot is off.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Holiday, no one around him. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Levine. His last outing, 16 points for him. For three, Westbrook. Avdia with the rebound. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard, and they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Westbrook surveying the D. Achua finds DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Can they get it? Levine for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
Here's Kamara, covered by Achua. Pass to Sharp. And the Trailblazers, another three.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And, GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
First one falls for him. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial two-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Klingon. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Lakers.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
Now, here's Sabonis. 4-point game. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's DeRozan. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Guys, back over to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now Holiday after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Avdia on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots over DeRozan. Second shot opportunity, and there's a nice layup by Klingon. Klingon's got his second bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
LaVine wide open. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia. Here's Kamare. Good on the triple. Kamare's got 11.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Peter passes to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Avdia. Here's DeRozan. And there it is for him. He has 5.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. .109 left to play in the first quarter. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Reith gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Love against Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. LaVine inside the three-point line. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Murray dishes to Love. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Murray, no good. The Kings trail by 10. Inside, kick out to LaVine. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LaVine's got 6 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Portland out in front, ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
They've got Monk. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. It's Clifford at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Levine kicks it over to Schroeder. Another three for Sacramento.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Grant on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant can be very physical for a wing. I love when he goes inside with force.
Outside, Levine for Murray. Levine's shot is off. And it's Love with the ball for the Trailblazers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Grant outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Sissoko. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Monk, the pass to Levine. Another three for Sacramento.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Kings making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Back to Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Levine. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
Pass to Reith. And here's Holiday. Takes a 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Monk. Stolen by Avdia. Grant up top. The kick out to Holiday. Bounce pass, Kamara. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Grant. A 3-ball. Holiday. Great positioning on the putback. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Donovan Clingan on top.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint, ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
Now here's Westbrook. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Monk, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading by 11. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Pass to Levine. Looking to end the run. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And it's Grant in the corner. And the Trailblazers another 3.
That's a fantastic response by Grant. He was not going to allow them to hit a 3 without answering.
Westbrook with a screen for Monk. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got 15.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Westbrook passes to Levine. Sabonis high post. Pass to Levine. Fires from deep. The Trailblazers pull it in. Outside, Avdia takes the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 17.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Clingan. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Guys?
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And that one misses. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Achua, he's checked in for Sacramento. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for the Trailblazers. Second free throw, no good.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
Lets it go with a 3. And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Achua. Good ball movement here by the Kings. There's a screen by Achua. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. Sabonis' screen on Holiday. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Clingan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharpe's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Westbrook against Holiday. Westbrook dishes to DeRozan. They need this one. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss it?
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Portland Trail Blazers. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Trailblazers leading by 22. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here's Avdia. The three-pointer, no good. Kings shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kamara. It's hauled in by Achua. Levine for 3. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Westbrook. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Sharp missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
A dunk by Achua.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Klingon was screened for Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 18 points in the game.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Outside DeRozan. Holiday against Westbrook. Let's go. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Over Holiday, and that one's good. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
He's just so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for 3, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range.
Here's Holiday. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Outside, Levine.
Who's watching him?
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 18 points for him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Holiday. Here's Avdia. The Trailblazers rebound. Shoots the 3. And it's Sharp missing. The Kings trail by 17. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Clingan, and it's Clingan with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. Sacramento moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Down low. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's DeRozan. Drops it in from 11 feet. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Holiday, a screen on Levine. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 13-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. DeRozan with it. Kamara on him. Sabonis finds Levine. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Clingan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant outside. Here's Clingan. He's got 6. Pass to Holiday. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The dunk by Achua.
And there are a lot of slick passing big men in the league today, and Sabonis right up there with them. Terrific find.
Here's Grant. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
DeRozan's shot is off.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Holiday. Grant, right side. To end the drought. And the dunk by Grant.
Ah, Jeremy Grant. Look at those ups.
1:39 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Achua. Now here's Levine. Again, Sacramento. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. And here's Sharp. There's the screen. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Portland. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season. And, of course, the Kings, 8.5 games behind them.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they're down at the bottom of the barrel in terms of standings. I can't imagine how toxic the mood in that locker room has to be here after these struggles.
Yeah, especially considering no one saw this coming. These guys had high hopes coming into the season.
6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Kicks it out to Schroeder. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
To the inside. Here's Reed. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Clifford. Now Levine. 20 points for him. Over Murray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Malik Monk out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Sabonis. It's Clifford at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Monk for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Here's Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Sabonis sets the pick for Westbrook. And the Kings another 3.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
From 15 feet away, rebounded by Ellis. The Kings trail by 12. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Here's Clifford. Shoots over Grant. Clifford can't get it to go.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Grant on the wing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And give Jeremy Grant credit. That was great concentration. He was able to absorb contact and still complete the play.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Grant for 3. That one doesn't drop. Great defense that time from Ellis.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that one in the first half.
Back to Westbrook. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Grant. Avdia, the pass to Sissoko. Avdia with it. Fires the three. Monk grabs the board.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
To the middle. Klingen's shot is off. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 11. Ellis against Murray. Westbrook wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Grant. And that one, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Achua. Now here's Levine. There's a screen by Achua. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
There's a screen by Kamara. Outside Holiday. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got 23.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Avdia outside. From deep. Cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings trail by 15. Three. Good.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
Count the basket. Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's Klingen. Holiday left side. That one is off. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Portland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
Levine against Holiday. Avdia outside. Here's Sharp. Holiday. He drills the 3.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Westbrook with a screen for Sabonis. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Drew Holiday.